Good morning, everyone. So it is Thursday morning, 21st of May. It's 10 to 9 when I'm recording this, and I'm going to run through my watch list in general. So yes, I could focus immediately on the ones I like, that's true, but I also thought that showing you why I'm ignoring certain ones is going to add some value there as well. Also, what I'm going to do here is split up my time frames a little bit more. So I'm kind of going to go to a 1 hour here, 4 hour, and then I'll go up to daily there as well, so that just a bit more of a kind of fracture there. Okay, so starting off with Wall Street. All right, so currently no clear trend on the 15 minutes and going up to the downtrend on the 1 hour, but still kind of no clear trend on the daily. All right, so it's definitely sitting up at the top. So my reasoning is the same as yesterday. There's no clear trend on multiple time frames. I'm looking for a clear, strong trend on multiple time frames, so that even if I'm trading a 15-minute, for example. So I prefer the 15 minutes over the 5 minutes. My relationship, I guess, of spreads as a proportion of, or as a percentage of my trade setup is slightly better, the ratio. And also, I get a little bit more time to assess it. It's a bit too fast sometimes on a 5-minute time frame, and a bit too volatile. So my reasoning is the same here. Wall Street is kind of potentially climbing, but doesn't look great. The tech, even here looking at NASDAQ or tech, it's potentially going to look and do a bit of a pullback. It's actually gone into a downtrend on the 1 hour time frame. It's back on the 4 hour. So this is the one I'll be looking at. So I've got about 3 hours for that candle to close. If that closes as a bullish candle, it's sitting on the previous highs here. You can see that it's potentially testing that resistance as support. That could be a potential entry on the break of the high of that, but only in 3 hours time, which means I don't have to check it until about 11 or 12 o'clock my side. So there's no rush on that one, so I'll come back to that one and all the others. So in fact, all of them have the best potential setup for me. If they're going to turn around and head on up later today, it'll be in, I'll know in about 3 hours, because I'll see a green candle there. Of course, if it closes as a red candle down here below that level, it's less likely to turn around. But between now and then, it's at that point where it can turn around and the trend can change, so I'm going to leave it. And let's have a look at any of the others. Nope. Russell's there is not looking good. FTSE, no, not looking great. EU stocks, no. DAX, Germany, no. So there's nothing really there for now. How did the Asian sessions close out? Because they obviously start before us. They closed lower, so you can see they trended bearishly. That's an interesting indication, potentially, as to what will happen today. The Nikkei and ASIC, Australia. So that's right down at resistance here. So this is a good area for potential support. 5,500 level, which is here. So again, I'd still prefer for price to kind of test this level potentially and then decide what it wants to do. So that's kind of this level here. So nothing there. Then moving on to currencies, looking at the US dollar to see what's going on there. So that, again, there's no clear range. There's no clear trend on the daily. It's ranging. And it was downtrending on the 4 hours. It's looking kind of bullish there. It looks like it might break that high. And again, okay, so I'm going to be cautious here because there's no clear trend on the daily. There's technically a downtrend on the 4 hourly, and there's uptrends on lower time on the lower time frame. So not great there. Euro dollar is pretty much the same thing. GBP. Okay, so GBP has produced a nice swing high here against the level of resistance, and it's produced that. So far, cable GBP US dollar is looking to me to be the best option for today for trending. It's actually trending down on almost every single time frame, and that's great. So that is the first chart that I have seen that shows some real potential there. Okay, so that is definitely on my watch list. GBP US dollar cable. Nothing yet on Aussie dollar so far. There's no clear trend. Kiwi dollar, again, you can just see they're all at the top of a range here, and they're trending up on the sort of medium time frames and down on the lower time frames. So there's just that conflict. Dollar yen. So dollar yen at least has an uptrend on the daily, and it's uptrending on most time frames here. So that looks pretty cool. Price is retracing now back down towards 10.7. I want to say 780, 77, 76. And at that point there could be a bullish candle. So that is something I can wait for probably in the next hour somewhere there, and that for a long opportunity there. So that looks pretty cool. Nothing on dollar Swissy. Dollar CAD is, I'm looking at the daily, by the way. I'm glancing at the daily and just going, this is a mess. So dollar yen potential long over that in the near future. Sterling I could keep an eye on throughout the rest of the morning. Euro GBP, look at that. So here you can see why this is the case, because the euro isn't going anywhere, but the GBP is getting weaker. So therefore the euro is climbing against it. So yes, potential trading opportunities to the upside with Euro GBP. That's a weakening sterling. Okay, sterling's getting weaker. So we'll see if the other sterling charts are looking good there. Nothing there. Euro Kiwi, nothing really great there. This could be something. There's a nice level of resistance. Bullish candle coming back to test that as support. This could be a potential opportunity. Closes in 3 minutes. So that'll likely, by the time you watch this video, you can see what the outcome of that is on the 15 minutes. Okay, I won't be able to do that. But the idea of me being is there might be long opportunities on Euro Yen. Again, Dollar Yen looking bullish. Euro Yen looking potentially bullish there. Euro Swissy, no. Looks terrible. Euro CAD looks bad as well. Pound Aussie looking weak. Look at that. So nice downtrend, looking nice and bearish. So sterling on this, and there it's now in a downtrend on the 15-minute time frame. So pound Aussie, sterling looking good. Euro yen and dollar yen are looking more bullish. Okay, pound Kiwi, don't like it yet. I don't think it's there yet. Pound yen, no. No, not a fan of that. But actually, having said that, there's a nice bearish candle on the 1 hour time frame. So that could be a potential if it closes that way. Again, that'll be in 2 minutes time. But a break below that could see price heading lower. So there could be something there. Daily as well looks like it's produced a swing high there. So there could be shorts on pound yen, funny enough. And that's a weaker sterling again. GBP CAD. So you can see across the board, GBP charts are heading lower. So to me, my focus today, and I think Clive will agree as well, GBP pairs offering lots of opportunities. They're looking nice and weak. Okay, Aussie Kiwi, potential daily swing trade to the upside. So end of day, I only have to check that tonight to 10 o'clock. If that closes as a nice bullish candle, that will be a nice potential swing trade long. So that looks good. Aussie Yen, it's a bit of a mess, but it's bullish, but it's a bit of a mess. So in other words, I'm looking for that bullishness on both a strong currency and a stronger yen as well. So we'll see how that goes. Aussie CAD, Kiwi yen, no, it's a mess. Kiwi Swissy, not great. I don't like, most of these just don't look good. I'm looking at all the charts, by the way, in case you're wondering. CAD Swissy. Okay, so I'm going to leave that. So my favorite ones there so far: Aussie Kiwi swing trade later today, end of day trade setup. Sterling and GBP crosses looking nice and bearish today. Possibly Euro yen and dollar yen going long, except for sterling yen, which is heading lower. Gold. Okay, gold has pulled back. I've actually highlighted this zone already, so that's cool because if it can come back, it can find support here. So I'm very happy if that is the case. So in other words, this is on my watch list for later in the week. This was very overextended. Silver's very overextended. So pullback makes a lot of sense. So I'm going to stay away from that. Oils looking good. So if you are able to trade oil, this is a beautiful, look at this. Look at the clear direction on the daily on every single time frame. The time frame I like the most is probably going to be the 1 hour or higher. It's because if it's starting a retracement, it's going to come back down to these levels here. So there's no rush for that. Got a couple of hours there, but crude will be the same. These are going to pull back further. You can see it's already kind of starting to look more and more bearish. So that's probably going to come back down towards 33. Brent crude. And you can see here already that's looking quite bearish. That wants to head lower. So that's either going to find some support at this level where it is now. It's going to head back down a bit further, which would put it down towards 35. And then let's have a look. Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is heading low, so it's a bit of a rejection on that daily. You can see there it's finding some struggling with that 10,000 level. It's going to come back down and test those levels. So I'll stay away from that. Ether, I'll stay away from as well. That's also taking a bit of a knock. And that is it for now. Okay, so that's it for now. I will leave you with that. But yeah, there actually are some opportunities on the table today, so that's pretty cool.